Yo, what is up, YouTube? This is Elliot Amazing here, about to do a deck profile on my favorite deck for this format, and arguably the best deck, in my opinion, because against PK Fire, they have to go into extra deck, which the field shuts down, and if you're using or not using a main deck Majesty's Fiend or Vanity's Fiend, Vanity's Ruler, whatever, Vanity's Fiend and Majesty's Fiend, um, you can pretty much crush that deck where it's at. You know, they can't do nothing, no effects, can't special. That's all they do. And again, the field, so they can't use their exceeds and all that. That's where their main power comes from. Dante, Phantom Knight, and all that stuff. And against Cosmo, you got a Erebus here, the spin back cards, field, big machine, the ships, and then you also have Stormforth to even tribute the ships off. So again, it's just easy matchups. The only thing hard really is the mirror match because you don't want to leave a tribute monster up for your opponent to storm forth and get their effects off. But if you run Valor or Maxis, you're pretty much in a solid situation. But anyway, I'll do my deck profile. Last weekend, Saturday, I didn't go to one of my tournament locals, but I went to the afternoon one, and I went undefeated. Came in first place. It was like a $5 night. It was 4 rounds, and I didn't lose a round. So I did really well. Didn't haven't played in a while, but I'll be off Saturdays, thank goodness, and I'll definitely be going back and playing improving and playing the game and helping others out. Improving myself and all that. But I'm gonna go ahead and get started with the profile. Let y'all know what I've been running and what I've been dabbing with. 3 Erebus, you have to run it, obviously. Spin back any cards your opponent has on the field, hand, and grave. Never do the grave unless I have to. Hand, if they have no field, and then a field if there's an important card on the board to get rid of. Best Monarch. But second best is Aether. You can really OTK easily. And you can add whatever they special at the end phase adds to hand, so you can next turn do the same thing or keep your opponent under a lot of pressure. I run the one Agmoral. I like it a lot. Like again, like I said in my previous video, it's a tech monarch card. You either love it or hate it. I love it. Banish a Stormforth to add a Stormforth, and then let's say you did the second tribute or first tribute, and if you're able to do the second, then you can do it right away with one tribute for this or whatever, or two if you had a Stormforth. But anyway, adds any card that you adds any spell that you banished. So if you got multiple copies, you add that same one. Again, Karaz, the Light Monarch, nice little German one. I gotta get English for translation. But pop 2 cards on the field, target 2 cards on the field, either side of the field, destroy them. Each controller, you draw 1 card for each. Mainly, you destroy yours. If you destroy the trap in him, to draw 2, or the field in him, because you got plenty of copies to go to. And against the mirror match, I main deck the March of the Monarchs, so the opponent won't be able to pop my Monarchs off, and get the draws. So when I'm going for OTK and they use Aether Tribute and then bring out Karaz, well, my monsters won't be going nowhere because I have the March up. That's my personal tech. I'll show y'all that later. 2 Vanity's Fiend. I like it over Majesty's a lot because everyone has a special versus monster effects. I mean, yes, Majesty's Fiend does a lot more in Cosmos. They can't even use their effects or no matter what. But in the mirror, or in the deck period, I like my monster effects where they're at. I don't want to hold myself up, keep myself held up. Even though it hurts the opponent a lot more than you, you're pretty much kind of slowing yourself down as well. And with this, I can at least just normal and tribute and do the shenanigans. That's it for the monarchs and the tributes. Going down to the little guys, the helpful helpers. We got dang, saw spider. Hang on. All right, I'm back. Whew. Spider. But anyway, two idea, uh, 2 Edios, and 2 Mithra. Reason why I have the token right here. But yes, I like the 6. It's pretty good. The Sinister 6, I like to call it. Um, Having three of these isn't bad. Three of these, and whatever number on them. But I like this number a lot. It's been working a lot helpful. It's been working a lot for me, and I like it a lot. Like I don't see me changing it no time soon. And I recommend y'all even use it. Like this Mithra is very good first turn, late game when you can just banish this from the grave, special tribute. Then you can do extra tribute because of that. Add back a banish spell. It's very broke. I recommend y'all using it if y'all aren't already. And then rounding off with the monsters, two max C, every deck specials, even the mirror, Cosmo of course, and PK Fire or Burning Abyss, whatever you want to call it. So that is that. The monsters, spells, a lot of staple stuff. Three tenacity. You all know what it does. Reveal a monarch. Add any spell or trap you need. Pretty much, the go-to one is Pantheism, best card of the deck. D draw, discard a spell or trap. Monarch spell or trap. Draw two cards, banish it while it's in the graves. Select three spell or traps. Your opponent picks one to your hand. Best card ever. Fixes problems hopefully and keeps you in the game. And if you don't draw it, you're kind of put back a lot because this is you really need to see this in order to even progress. Get your bad hands fixed and all that, so you don't break. Hopefully, which the deck does on a high percentage. So warning: if you want to use this deck, it bricks. No matter what, it'll brick. Again, no matter what. Three Stormforce, best card they use against the in the mirror, and as well crushes out Cosmo. Just straight obliterates them. You play this, and they just feel like you're unfair, and you just shit on them after that because you tribute the ship. Other decks have to destroy it and get around it, but you can just play this, tribute it off, and then they're like, really. So anyway, three of those, three domains still perfect for attack boost to climb over the ships if you need to attack them, and it's also a lock against the exceeding decks because they need, or especially extra deck monsters because they need to bring it out, but it stops that, so don't worry about that. I like the one return because I don't like three. That's the reason why it would brick and clog. Two, one's fine for me. If I don't need it, I'll send it off. If I open it, perfect. Did it, it's whatever. The same with March. Another tech card. I don't want to side it because I like it in the main. I like to deal with things. I like to be protected and have protection or whatever. And if I don't need it, I'll just send it to the grave. No big deal. Just put it in the grave for effect of the big monarchs or pantheism, whatever. Frost Blast, another one of. It's pretty good. Spread them out. One of. Yes, Frost Blast, pretty good card for the coming out the new gold. You can target a set card if you have a monarch already on the board. Target a set card on the field. Let it be monster, or set spell or trap. Destroy it, and then while it's in the grave, you can banish it and another spell or trap, monarch spell or trap to destroy another set card. So it's pretty good to get past the warnings and the skull strikes and all that, and searchable too. So that's even better, even a better plus. uh, Upstart, staple now, draw a card along with foolish, the staple. Send either a Erebus or you can send the idea if you need to. Send whatever. Mainly those two. Or you can send even Etios if you got like one engraved already. And then last one of is Rhoda, just to add that idea. Even though I only run two, hopefully you'll see this before you draw them, and you get the free plus off that. The free plus. And then traps, you have to run three. I don't. Oh, not this yet. You have to run three of these. I don't see why you want to run two because you can. Hopefully, you can draw one. Not draw one, but once you send two with the effects, you have one later to just draw or have in hand, and it helps you puts back cards because the more you go through the deck and draw and use Erebus and Eighth Year's effects, you'll have like no targets left for their effects to even activate, and it'll pretty much hurt you in the long run because you need to spin back cards, you need a special LTK, and you have to put them back with this, and then you can just Draw to draw, put back two, draw on their end phase. Your turn, put back two to draw, and then you contribute, get their effects off. Yeah, like you need three in order to do it. I don't see why two is the number. You have to run three. Then to round it off, one escalation. Like Aether is good, but it only distributes special.